What is it that makes INFJs happy? In this video, we'll go over some of the top things that can make an INFJ feel better in their daily life. Let's get into it. There are many different things that can make an INFJ feel better. They're often connected to their cognitive functions, NIFE, TISE, and their shadow functions as well. There's different things they can do to use these functions in different ways to make themselves feel better in their daily life. This could also be connected to the fact that they're introverts. Their introversion plays a big part in how they feel good about themselves. So spending time alone, being able to process their inner world, plan their future using those NI and TI functions is a big part of what makes an INFJ feel better. INFJs are happy when others initiate with them, when others include them in things, include them in conversation, because that takes a lot of energy for INFJs to do. They're not necessarily going to want to go out of their way to start a conversation with someone new, go out of their comfort zone. So it helps when somebody else can initiate and someone else can do some of that social heavy lifting. Because INFJs want a little bit of both. They want that time alone. They want that time to process their world and recharge their battery. But they also want connection when they want it on their terms. They want to use that extroverted sensing and extroverted feeling to connect with other people, to understand other people's feelings, other people's experiences, and get outside of themselves for a bit. Because if INFJs spend too much time alone, they can start to get into FISI loops, very negative thought processes, hard on themselves, hard on their past, hard on their feelings, and this can be a negative experience for them. So getting out of their comfort zone a little bit and talking to other people can really help INFJs feel better. So yes, while INFJs do need some of that time alone to recharge, some of that time alone to be with themselves, they also need time with other people and to push themselves into those extroverted environments, whether it's sports, whether it's a party, whether it's close friends they're comfortable with. They just need to push themselves out of their comfort zone sometimes to enjoy life to the max. And when it comes to the fact that they're an N type with their intuition, they enjoy connections that connect on a very deep level. They enjoy those deep, meaningful conversations where they're able to talk about abstract things, talk about what ifs, where are things going, the future, and they like to have those conversations that go past just the small talk. They dislike things that are superficial, shallow connections that aren't more meaningful to them. If they feel like a relationship with someone isn't super important to their future, they may not feel energized to do it at all. They appreciate philosophical, psychological talks, deep talks about conversations they may be interested in, and when they're able to go there and have those conversations with people and connect on a really deep level, this can make INFJs feel very happy. INFJs can often fall into this role of counselor or advisor with their extroverted feeling parent, as they like to give people advice, but they also like to hear how other people feel just to make them feel better, to be able to contribute in some positive way. What's really important to an INFJ is to be able to connect with other people emotionally because they are a feeling type. They like to be able to contribute to someone. They like to have an ethical or moral cause behind their actions so that they can feel good about themselves. They want to feel special or unique, being able to be different than other people and live authentically through their feelings. But at the same time, when it comes to their feelings, INFJs can be pretty pessimistic and hold themselves to a very high standard. They do have feeling parents, which means that they can be pretty hard on themselves when it comes to how good they are and how worthy they are. So for INFJs to be happy, yes, they have to listen to their feelings and find connection with other people, but they also have to sometimes ignore their very negative feelings if it's holding them back. And now on to their cognitive functions. INFJs, they do lead with introverted intuition hero, which means they love their freedom, they love their ability to create, do things originally, and just do what they want. They don't appreciate restrictions or obligations. They want to go their own path, go their own way, and go in a direction that makes the world a better place. They value that vision. They value their strategies, their long-term plans. What are their passions? What are they passionate about? What do they really want for their life, and where are they going? These are all the things that matter to an INFJ. INFJs will only be happy when they're able to do their own thing, when they're able to go their own way. If they're able to do something that's important to them, something that they really want to do, something that they think will make a difference, then they're going to be energized about that thing. And most importantly, they want a plan that coincides with this passion that really helps them achieve it in the long term. Without a plan to make things better in their future, INFJs can feel very stuck and often resort to hedonistic behavior. While not normal, this is often used as a coping mechanism if they're not going after something that they find important. But when it comes to their mediating extroverted feeling, INFJs look to avoid guilt. They really don't want to harm other people with what they want, but they want to help other people. They crave harmony and they look to do things diplomatically. They don't want to necessarily ruffle any feathers, but they want to still do something that makes a positive impact. And they do this often through their introverted thinking, their ability to be more honest with what they think is true. INFJs don't want to lie. They want to be forthright. They want to be heard by other people as well so that they can say what they really think. They use these thoughts and ideas to try and contribute to other people, to try and make other people's lives better, or to make them understand things on a higher level. And INFJs, they really appreciate people who are receptive to this, people who are open-minded and willing to believe what they have to say. When it comes to what makes an INFJ happy through their extroverted sensing, it really comes down to them being fun, them being funny, charming, making other people laugh. That ability to be entertaining is a core desire for INFJs because they want other people to stick around for them. They love when other people are a consistent force in their life so that they can rely on them. When INFJs are able to connect physically with other people and really make an impact on their experience, it can make INFJs feel very fulfilled. And this for them is hoping to lead to a more intimate connection with other people so that they can have lots of people in their life who appreciate them. There's a lot of different things that can make INFJs feel better. Their freedom to do what they want, their ability to connect with other people and have close relationships, their ability to be honest and speak their mind and be accepted for and not necessarily rejected, and also being able to be fun, being able to have a good time with other people and have those people come back for more. Leave a comment down below about which of these elements is most important to you and your type as well. Comment down below as well if you want any other topics or types discussed. And I hope you all have a great day.